This is a plant of intentions. When you are making a decision and your decision has been finalized in a particular direction, and you're taking deep breaths and moving and walking and heading where you need to be. This plant is called Yerba Santa, and this plant is growing in a warm area. It's got some of the Octostaphylos pringli, the narrow point manzanita, and it's growing in that kind of a zone with the manzanita. And this is a plant that we often are sometimes called to sit with, and using rocks for our pillow, and an open sky and the stars for a blanket with the wind blowing. This is the Yerba Santa, a plant of intention, a plant of movement. And some people describe it as moving in the lungs. And in that way, when you do need to move, when you do need to go somewhere, when you need to take a stand and make a decision, you often find yourself taking deep breaths and breathing deeply. And this is what happens. This is how we use Yerba Santa. Yerba Santa, as I said, has a nice affinity for the airwaves, for opening, and for moving. And this is Yerba Santa. And as you can see, the manzanita in the background there, growing here together. These two make a nice medicine, and even nicer, some of the areas have the Arbutus arizonica, the madrona, and even less astringent than our pringly manzanita, the narrow leaf pointed manzanita, to use the madrona mixed with the Yerba Santa. And all the family, all the plants that are in that manzanita family, including the blueberries and huckleberries, and they can all be used in that way and mixed with a little bit of a Yerba Santa to make a good medicine. And there is also a similar plant in California, and that plant is also called Yerba Santa, but it's not this narrow leaf variety, not the Aridictum augustifolium. It's slightly different. It's more furry, and it has a rounder leaf, but can be used in a similar way. The nice thing about this one is it doesn't have the hairs that the one out there in California has. So try this plant. Use rocks for your pillows, and open blue sky for a blanket and the stars, and find out what Yerba Santa has to say to you. see what it's moving, see what it's doing for you, and use this medicine as much as you can. Sit with it as much as possible.